Hello aspirants, welcome back to my channel. Today we are discussing about geometric design of highway. This is one of the most important topic of highway. Why we need to understand the geometrical design aspects of highway? Because it is a scientific approach towards designing a highway. This depends upon so many factors. We will discuss one by one all these factors in this video. Let's start with the definition. It says geometric design of highway is the determination of layout and features visible on highway. We will discuss about these features. The main features considered for geometric design of highway are: first is cross-sectional elements, second is the gradient, third is the intersection, and fourth is the consideration of side distance. We will discuss about the cross-sectional elements of pavement. These are pavement surface characteristics, camber, curves, width of carriageway, road margins, and width of formation. We will discuss about the pavement surface characteristics include skid and slip, friction, unevenness index, light reflecting characteristics, and drainage. Before starting skid and slip, we will understand what is rotational and translation moment of a vehicle's tire. When a tire rotates about its own axis, it is said to be rotational moment of a tire. And when it rotates or it travels in a longitudinal direction, it is said to be its transitional moment. Now, we will discuss about skid and slip. Skid is a word which is usually used for a vehicle, that is to suddenly slide forwards or sideways without any control. Its definition says that skidding takes place when longitudinal movement of wheel is more than rotational movement during the brake. To avoid skidding, friction resistance must be greater than the brake force. For pure skid, rotational moment should be equal to 0 and translation moment should not be equal to 0. Slipping occurs when wheel revolves more than corresponding longitudinal moment along the roads during acceleration. It generally occurs on pavement, which is either slippery, wet, or when the road surface is with mud. Our next pavement surface characteristic is friction. It decides the operating speed and minimum distance required for supporting the vehicle. Maximum friction is developed when the brake is applied with its full efficiency. Friction also governs rotational and transitional movement of vehicle. It is further classified into two. First one is longitudinal friction and second one is lateral or transverse friction. Longitudinal friction, this helps in movement of vehicle. This depends upon speed. For high speed, friction is less. As per IRC, coefficient of longitudinal friction lies between 0.35 to 0.4. Lateral or transverse friction. Lateral friction occurs when there is a lateral force on vehicle. The value of lateral or transverse friction is, as per IRC, 0.15. Now we will discuss about the factors affecting frictions. These are: first one is type of pavement surface, whether it is CC, bitumen, earthen material or WBM surface. Second point is roughness of pavement or texture of pavement. Third is condition of pavement, whether it is dry, wet, rough or smooth. Fourth is condition of tires, new with good threads or old with worn out threads. Fifth is speed of vehicle. Sixth is extent of brake application, full or partial. Seventh is load and tire pressure. Eighth is temperature of tire and pavement. On the dry surface, coefficient of friction of old tire is greater than the new tire, and on the wet surface, coefficient of friction of old tire is lesser than the new tire. In any case, new tire is better than old tire. Next surface characteristic is unevenness. Presence of undulations on the pavement surface is called unevenness. Unevenness affects the vehicle operating cost, speed riding comfort, safety, fuel consumption, and wear and tear of tires. Bump integrator is a device used to measure unevenness. This device is developed by CRRI. It is expressed in terms of mm per kilometer. We can see unevenness index chart. If its value is less than 1500, then it is in good condition. If value lies between 15 to 2500, it is satisfactory condition. If value lies between 25 to 3500, then it is in bad condition. If this value is greater than 3500, then this is very uncomfortable. As BI equals to 630 IRI to the power 1.12, where BI is bump integrator, IRI is international roughness index in meter per kilometer. Unevenness surface of the pavement depends upon the following factors. First is improper compaction. Second is improper surface and subsurface drainage. Third is poor maintenance of pavement surface. Our next pavement surface characteristic is light reflecting characteristic. Visibility over the pavement surfaces depends upon its color and light characteristics. Light colored pavement surface give good visibility at night but produce more glare during the day, while on the other hand, black pavement give poor visibility at night. The glare cases by reflection of headlight is high on wet surface and dry pavement. Our last pavement surface characteristic is drainage. Drainage is one of the most important factor which affects the health of a pavement. Pavement must be completely impermeable so that seepage of water into pavement layers does not take place. In geometrical pavement surface should be such that which helps to drain off the water from the surface quickly. So dear students, these were the characteristics of pavement surface. If you find this video informative, do like, share and subscribe the channel.